Over in the corner, Ellis. Pass to Aldridge. Aldridge double teamed. Clock at 6. So it's Detroit now. Howard kicks to Ellis. A rebound by Gasol. Pistons on defense. In low to Aldridge. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You know, he may not have the elevation or the hops. He doesn't need it, though. Big fella throwing it down anyway.
He usually does save the high flying for the little guys. Clark, you're right.
Yeah, well, sometimes it looks like he's pinned to the ground, but when he gets positioned like that, he can put it down.
Now Johnson. After LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Howard with this screen on Gasol. Aldridge, the pass to Ellis. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
That is good. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Parker outside. Kicks it out to Ellis. Johnson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
It's not very often you can say this about the future is looking pretty bright in Charlotte.
So often the season ends and you're thinking about the issues you've got to deal with, but right now the Hornets headed in a good direction.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Following the score by Charlotte. Ellis dishes to Johnson. 4 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. The Hornets trail. The drive by Smith. LeBron kicks to Rose. That's good. Rose has got 8 points.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Aldridge again. It's Gasol. And here's Ellis for 3. And he gets it to go. Ellis has got his second bucket.
What a terrific job to get the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
And Smith with the stuff.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Now here's Parker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Johnson, a wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Tony Parker, I don't think there's any question the best player ever to come out of France. In fact, back in the summer of 2013, he led France to the Euro Cup championship in Slovenia. Just a terrific performance there from Parker.
Hornets trail by 3.
France has really produced some quality NBA players. You think about Boris Diaw, Nick Batum. Batum actually carried France in that title game against Lithuania.
Here's James. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And for Boris Diaw and Parker, they grew up together, and they'd won a gold medal together in the U18 European Championships.
And for 13 years, they've tried to get that second gold medal. But I'll tell you, the quality of play around the world, Kevin, just continues to get tougher and tougher. And France, definitely in that upper echelon.
Jared Dudley's checked in for the Pistons. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Kicks it out to Ellis. Howard drives in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
Ellis kicks to Dudley. Parker a screen on Griffin. Griffin on the double team. Howard with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
It's Gasol missing.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Parker passes to Ellis. Got a piece of it. And stolen by LeBron. And Griffin slams it in.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Yeah, it's one thing to create a turnover, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, that's even better.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Just 5 to shoot. Aldridge. Nice D from Griffin.
Look out, man!
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
A nice shot by Aldridge.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Charlotte calls timeout. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. It's so important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
Some changes here for the Hornets. Fareed's checked in for Gasol. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Kemba Walker in for Rose.
Well, it's been a while since Motor City has seen the playoffs on the basketball court, and it just appears as though they've been stuck in neutral the last few seasons.
Here's Parker. Following the basket by Kenneth Faried. Parker sets the screen for Aldridge. Passes it to Dudley. Dudley with a screen on Smith. Parker with no one around. Offline with his 3. And taken away by Ellis. .43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. It's taken away by Smith. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He's not the best three-point shooter, and from that range, no way. That's a bad shot.
Needless to say, and I'm saying it anyway, he doesn't fit that description.
Ellis with the screen for Dudley. That one wide left.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Good if it goes. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pistons lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. J.R. Smith out there with Kemba Walker. Then there's Chandler Parsons. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Fareed in at the 5 spot. Williams dishes to Jang. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Gorgui Dieng, a Senegalese big man, of course won a national title at Louisville and was really the anchor of that team's championship defense.
And Dieng, not just a shot blocker defensively, he also grabs steals and takes charges. Very smart defensive player who helps in a lot of ways.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Williams. Following the basket by Kenneth Fareed. There's a good screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and
phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is on this.
Well, I just, you know what,
he's disgusted.
Come on, Kev. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force. So deflating for a team. Clark coughing up the ball at one end, and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal.
Williams sets a screen for Beal. And Gibson kicks to Morrow. Clock at 6. No good from outside. Hornets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Charlotte making some changes. Pau Gasol is checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for J.R. Smith. The Pistons trailing. Rose against Williams. Gibson with the screen on Rose. Williams kicks to Gibson. 5 on the clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
The Hornets are certainly showing signs of development and improvement, and that's not all they're doing to put fans in the seats. Those who bought season tickets last
Charlotte making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Not often you see him take that shot. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, as you know, Tony Parker is now an elder